3, 2, 1. What is up, everyone? Welcome back to Conversing with Chris and Misa, the podcast. Today is Saturday. It is May 1st. It is approximately 5:48 in the PM here on a beautiful evening in El Paso, Texas. As always, guys, co-host of the podcast, Mr. Misael, is here with us. Misa, say what's up.
Yo, yo, yo. What it do, what it do, what it do.
Also in the producer chair from Watch Out Loud, his name is Wes. Say what's up, Wes.
What's up, Wes?
And for episode 73, guys, we have a returning guest, family member of the podcast. His name is Mr. David Renteria. Say what's up to the podcast, David.
¿Qué pasa, calabaza? ¡Ay, el David!
El David.
El David.
Está aquí, ese güey.
Otra vez.
All right, guys. So this is part 2 of this interview, or not interview, of part 2 of having David on the podcast. We had him on about a year ago.
Wow, a year ago? Really?
Yeah, which was it was like the peak COVID season. I didn't even know.
I
don't even know if we were supposed to be at David's house.
Probably not.
And Misa wasn't even there. He was on a Zoom call. So this is the first time that we're doing this.
Dude, I was hiding in a closet for like 2 months. That's how we did my pod for a while. Like I would shit in there, I'd eat in there, everything in there.
Everything. So yeah, a lot has changed since the last year. And well, good try right there. Good one right there. That was a bad one.
It was a little late.
Yeah. So for this episode, guys, we got a lot of fun things to talk about with David. We have Blue, who's a member of our live audience. Say what's up, Blue.
What's up, Blue?
Yeah, there you go.
That's my boy, Blue.
And so we got a lot of things to get to in this episode.
But first, dude, we gotta say something. Give out everybody some big news. Something that happened this past week.
What happened, dude?
Our boy Chris and our girl Lena tied the knot, got married, guys. So shout out to you guys. That's so crazy. Congratulations, guys. I just gotta say, man.
Welcome to the fan.
Congratulations to both of you, Chris and Lena.
Hell yeah.
I wish you guys the best.
All right. So on that note, we did get married. Me and Lena did get married. So shout out to Lena for that.
It wouldn't be possible without her. Shout out to Lena.
And so what we're going to do now is I have a bottle of Don Perignon here that was gifted to me by my boss, Mr. David Chen and Katie Scott. So shout out to them for that. And we're going to indulge in this, but I'm too scared to open the bottle, so I'm going to have Wesley do it.
Yeah.
So we're going to try to accomplish a few things here. We're going to try to not shoot anybody in the face with the cork. We're also going to try not to break the computer.
Put your sunglasses on.
And yeah, everybody put your shades on if you have them. And we want to make sure that we spill as little of that as possible. Those are the 3 objectives.
There's no tab on it.
I'm worried now.
I think you have to use your teeth, bro.
I'm super worried. Because
I'll lose a tooth. No,
take one for the team, bro.
Usually there's a tab that you just pull and it takes a wrapper off.
All right, so
Maybe it's not even supposed to be open, Chris.
Actually,
I mean, those bottles are extremely expensive. Maybe they're just supposed to sit there.
I think there has to be a way to open it.
I got it.
Pliers.
Jesus.
I
didn't know my phone was connected to the
I thought that was waiting music for me.
No. My phone was connected to the soundboard and it started ringing. So
Jesus.
It was great timing.
But yeah, how we doing over there? You doing okay? Okay, we're making progress.
Yeah.
How you doing today, David? We haven't talked to you in a while. How are you doing?
All right, man.
You doing okay?
I'm going to shake the cobwebs off the nap I took earlier.
Yeah.
We probably should have taken off the wrapper before we even started. It's like glued on there. It's
okay, so this is a work in progress. Wesley's going to get this eventually.
Yeah, well, just continue.
But what I'm going to do, guys, to keep the podcast going, we have a tradition unlike any other. It's called the cracking of the celebratory beer. And it sounds like this. So with all that being said, guys, cheers to everyone.
Cheers,
everybody.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Thank you guys.
To Marquez to Biz Marquez.
To Biz Marquez. I'm going to indulge. Here we go.
Oh, that's so good.
Wesley's making progress.
Where do you want me to shoot it?
Shoot it just, I guess, under the table maybe, or shoot it out.
Right.
Dude, it's just open it with your mouth open.
All right, let's see what happens here. I'm concerned.
All right, here we go.
I am very scared.
Just gotta get.
Oh my God. Okay, so it's open. Wesley's doing something.
Chris is. I'm trying to get it on camera.
Yeah, watch out with the fan, please. Oh my God, I'm so scared. Oh
Aim to
my
the corner.
Oh. Dude, that was beautiful, Wesley. Oh my god. So this is what marriage feels like. Wow. Why didn't we do this earlier?
Now it's official.
How come we didn't do this a few years ago? Okay,
Hey man,
so
I've been married a few years, and you hear that
see
often.
that bottle.
What?
The studio has been crossed.
Oh, I do?
So, thank you guys for being here today. So what we're gonna do, this is a special podcast. We're gonna go ahead and sip some of this. So if everybody wants to pass me their cup,
Oh man,
I'll go ahead and pour some of this for y'all. I don't know
I was gonna
exactly
slide it, but I don't want to.
how this is gonna taste for everyone, but we'll see. We'll see.
Well, we all have beer. We have backup.
This thing is really bubbly, man. Jesus.
I was going to join you. No, I don't got it.
Jesus,
I can smell it.
smells delicious, dude.
So, everybody listening, how's your day going?
How's your day going, guys? We're pouring. Hey,
Hey, if you guys are listening, if you guys have some time right now, go ahead and pour yourself a glass of wine, a glass of beer, or something.
Unless you're listening to us while you're driving, probably shouldn't do that.
In that case, pull over and then do it.
Kind of like texting.
Yeah.
it's kind of like texting. You shouldn't
Be
do it, but
responsible.
you're gonna do it anyway. You just.
David sent us a text like on the road, like, yo, I'm almost there.
All right, I got one more cup to pour up. and
Jesus,
then
how many people are in here?
I don't know. There's so many people. I thought it was just me
that's
and
it.
no, one more.
That's it.
the minute it popped,
Oh, you
everybody
got
just
it?
showed
Okay.
up.
got us.
All right, guys, I got mine. Damn, there's like nothing in this one.
Chuck from the.
All right, guys. So
Very
cheers.
vinegary.
Cheers to marriage.
Cheers.
Cheers to
to
Chris
Lena.
and Lena.
Cheers to life. Cheers to this podcast. Cheers to David. Cheers to Blue. Cheers to the fans. Whoa.
Cheers to everybody listening.
That's true as well.
There you go. All right. Let me
Cheers,
sip
guys.
this.
I was trying to include the viewers.
Oh my God.
Hey, that was pretty good.
That's pretty good, dude.
Not bad.
Not bad. I'm not used to drinking champagne.
Here am I. But
I think what I'm going to do is just drink
not bad.
out the bottle the rest of this.
There you go, dude.
That's what I'm going to do.
Well, I drank champagne, what was it, 2 podcasts ago? I had the mimosas on,
Yeah.
on the
Hey,
cast.
but before you do that, please ask your wife for permission.
Right. No, yeah, she's good. So let's get into this podcast.
Get used
guys.
to that, brother.
Guys, David, what has changed in your life since the last time we did a podcast together?
Dude, not much, man. Same shit.
How's the world been treating you?
Dude, it's pretty much been the same as last year, man.
It's been the same.
Yep.
Are you over COVID already? I feel like everyone's over COVID already, right?
Yeah, I'm over that shit, man.
You're going places. You're not staying at the house anymore.
Dude, I never stopped.
Yeah, that's true.
As soon as I was over COVID, I was like 2 weeks later, I was in San Diego.
You got COVID when? You got COVID last year when? In March?
Oh, wait. So you tested positive for COVID at one point?
Yeah, I was sick for like 21 days.
You almost died.
What?
It was Father's Day weekend.
Okay, so June.
Yeah, I remember being at Wet and Wild. I called in on a Monday. I never called in. I called in Monday, and I was with Manny Trujillo.
Okay.
And everybody's like, "Dude, how come you're not drinking?" And I was like, "I'm just tired, man." And then 2 days later,
Damn.
yep,
COVID.
done for 21 days.
Damn,
Damn.
dude. That's fucking wild.
So did COVID not let you drink? Is that how it made you feel? Like,
I felt like shit, tired, sleepy.
Did you have to go to the doctor or anything? I think you went to the hospital, didn't
I
you?
went to the hospital, man, but there was nothing they can give you. They just told me to
man up.
go home.
Take a heavy dose of man the fuck up.
Yeah, and rub some Vicks.
Hey, you know what? Like, I think that would work a lot, especially with this whole COVID.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck, I do that shit all the time.
For la cruda, ahí está, puro pinche licks.
I don't think that actually helps with hangovers, does it?
I don't know, Chris. Let's try it.
I'll try it tomorrow. 'Cause after this, we're gonna be really hungover tomorrow.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude, it's gonna be tough. And then I saw like on your IG the other day, you posted that you were at Rosa's Cantina, right? And you met UTEP's new head coach.
Hey.
That was last week. Yeah.
How did that happen? Was that by accident, or like you knew he was gonna be there, or what?
Dude, I hadn't been to Rosas in a
He
long
called
time.
David.
And I just fucking...
He called David.
He's like, hey, yo, David.
like once UTEP hired him, they're like, "Hey, dude, there's a list of people that you need to check in with, and one of them is our head tailgater, our UTEP tailgater."
I got a good story about that.
Okay, what happened?
Check this out. So when I said hi, we walked in.
The official tailgater of UTEP,
Yep.
David.
The UTEP staff was like they put all these tables together, right? So my friend Angel and I walked in. I saw him there. You know, the UTEP. I was like, "Go Miners!" And they all looked up like, "What the fuck?" So I was like, "Hey, what's up, coach? You know, nice to meet you. Big fan, whatever." And then the AD, what's his name? Was that center?
Yeah.
He's right across him.
Right.
So I went and shook his hand, and he's shaking my hand. I said, you've already met us before, sir. And I said, you were at a tailgate for the Sun Bowl. You and your wife. And he's like, I said, remember my friend was making that discala
and you guys loved it.
You were asking what was in it, and your wife tried it. Oh, I remember you guys.
Hey.
Shit, remember?
He probably has your picture like framed up and making the discala.
Yeah, dude, that's what's up. So you were randomly there, and these guys showed up.
No, we showed up. They were already there.
They were already there. Yeah. Okay, and it was just like him, the AD. Who else? Were there no players?
No players. Just a bunch of new coaches. And shit like that. I didn't recognize anybody else.
So I think what they were doing was like showing them around, like getting them like used to the city.
He said that there was I guess somebody told me that they got shit for not going to places around the city and kind of being out there and meeting people.
And trying to like introduce themselves. Yeah.
Because he even mentioned that there was another bar. I guess he was trying to go to places that Coach Haskins was.
Right. So he was trying to follow in the footsteps of
because he even asked me, he goes, there's another one I can't remember that we need to go to. We're going to go to. And I said, you already went to King's X, right? And he goes, yeah. And I said, and then I said, the Tap? He goes, that's the one.
Okay, nice. The Tap is...
Ojos Locos. Somebody needs to take them to Ojos Locos. They show them what the real El Paso bars are.
Nah, someone will try to fight him there. We don't want that to happen. How was he? Was he a real cool guy or what?
Yeah, he was cool, man. But he was in a hurry to take a piss, and those restrooms are being renovated. So he was kind of like, I gotta take a piss.
He was on edge and shit. He was trying not to piss his pants.
The porta potties are outside, man.
Damn, that's crazy.
So how do you predict being the new head coach? How do you think they're going to do?
I have no.
It's hard to tell, dude.
Yeah, it's
hard to tell. New coach.
They lost players too.
They lost a lot of players.
Portal, so.
Bryson Williams, their best player, is in the transfer portal, so he's probably not going to be there next year.
It's gonna take a couple of years, man.
He's going to be able to recruit. He was recruiting pretty good at where was he? Abilene Christian. Yeah. So if you can recruit to Abilene Christian, you should be able to recruit to UTEP at least. I mean,
hopefully.
Like Abilene Christian's in the middle of fucking nowhere. Here, at least we have a big ass campus, and there's plenty of like fucking things to do here. Over there, you're in the middle of fucking nowhere. You know what I'm saying?
Well, fuck, if you can recruit to Cruces, man, shit.
Right. Even there, that would be good. But yeah, dude, that's crazy. Hell yeah. So like, what else have you been fucking doing? Like, I know you've been working, but you also went to Colorado, right?
Yeah, it was like a month ago now.
Yeah, for some baseball.
Yeah, I went to go see the Dodgers and the Rockies.
Bro, I'm tired of baseball, honestly.
Wait, I gotta ask, David.
I got bored of it.
When you go to a baseball game, I mean, I've never been to an MLB game.
Mm-hmm. They're pretty cool.
I've been to several other baseball games, but do you really just sit there and watch the whole game, or do you like get to a point where like you're just too drunk and you just start walking around or just experiencing shit? Or?
Well, see, I've been in both. I've been hammered and having a blast. But so the World Series Game 6. I went to that game in Dallas, and I had one beer.
The whole time?
I had one beer before the game with our cousins that ran into it from LA that were there too.
Right.
Lisa and Philip. And I had one beer, and I was like, fuck this. I'm not going to drink anymore because I want to remember this fucking game. Because I've been to games where you get fucking hammered. And
that's like every Sun Bowl for me.
That's just like
or like every single UTEP game.
It's like a loss of money there. Like, dude, for you to tell yourself, I'm only drinking one beer so I could remember my day.
Hey, but it was worth it, man. It was Game 6. We won.
Hell yeah, dude.
Hey, get this. Speaking of Dodgers in Denver. So I got there on a Friday night. It was Friday night. Can't remember what fucking day.
Did you try the marijuana out there?
Nah, I don't do that shit, man.
Did you smell it everywhere?
Yeah, neither do I.
Everywhere, man, everywhere. But check this out. So I checked in, and I got there at midnight to my hotel, and everything's still kind of shut down there.
Right.
So I asked the front desk attendant, hey, what's open right now? She goes, there's a bar down the street called Tarantulas. It's like 2 blocks. And I checked in, it was midnight, and I was like, well, fuck, all right, cool. So I threw my bags in the room, and I went and drank, right? And when I went back, she was telling me, you know what, FYI, we just installed new water heaters. Let us know if the hot water's not working, and we'll send somebody up. I was fucking passed out. Next morning, it's fucking cold as shit. The water, it's not working, man. It's fucking cold.
Well, it was Denver was cold at this time, right? A month ago.
It was still nice, but the water was fucking freezing, man. I never took a cold shower like
Rocky
that.
Mountain water.
So I took like a shower, like my hand at first.
He was bathing in parts and shit.
Just every body part at a time. It's what you call a bear bath.
That'll wake you up.
So then we go to the game when we're at the game, and then we fucking had some drinks there. there's this chick and her son in our same row. And after the game, we kind of just started talking to them, make friends with them. And apparently they're staying in the same hotel as we are. So we all took pedicabs back to Tarantulas because it was close by. Her son is 14 years old. They're from LA. When he finds out I'm staying at the hotel, he goes, dude, did you hear the fire alarms the other night? I was like, when? He goes, Friday. And I was like, fire alarms? He goes, yeah. I was like, at 4 a.m. they evacuated the whole hotel. And I was like,
So they just forgot about you.
So nobody goes and like checks to make sure that everybody gets out. They're just
They
like,
probably did. They probably were going through the list. Was like, like room 4B. Yeah, that's this guy David. He's like, nah, he's fucked up right now. He should be fine.
The news next morning, body was found at the scene. No idea how people couldn't find him.
they're like, they probably looked at you and were like, well, he looks dead anyway, so we could just leave him here.
Dead. It's carbon monoxide poisoning.
Yeah, if he goes out like this, he's gonna be fine. It's gonna be peaceful. He's not even gonna wake up.
yeah, I was like, what? I didn't hear a fire alarm, man.
Dude, that's wild.
That's crazy.
Oh shit, I never thought about that. Like, yeah, if you slept through a fire alarm, they're like, hey, dude, that's on you, man. Get it together.
What do I do?
I've slept through an earthquake before.
Like,
The one that happened here, you know how like, because I live near New Mexico,
Yeah.
and I remember I slightly woke up.
I don't
and
think that was an earthquake, though.
But I mean, I felt my bed kind of go like this, and I thought it was my cat rubbing up against the corner of the bed because it's kind of low, and just went back to sleep. And then woke up to everybody freaking out that there was an earthquake.
Yeah, that's
And I was
crazy.
like,
shook.
oh.
I remember that day,
My
dude.
whole house
Fucking,
fucking shook.
Bro, if you thought it was your cat, that's not an earthquake.
You see how big my cat is?
that's crazy, dude.
It's crazy, dude.
I didn't feel shit. Like all I remember is just looking through my phone. I was like, "Did you guys feel that? Like, it almost knocked me on my ass. Like, shut the hell up! Like, God bless." And then somebody had put like a meme or something of like some like chair, like a plastic chair, like just tipped over, and it said like the
It's like
damage
the
that it did. Like,
destruction.
yeah, the destruction. Like,
Oh no! Talking about fire alarm. Apparently, I just had a fire alarm thing go off at my place.
Your house is on fire right now?
No, it was doing
Okay.
a test, but it's the loudest alarm ever. So I hope somebody doesn't just show up.
I hope I bet David could sleep through that shit.
Yeah.
More likely.
I'm pretty sure he can, dude. That shit's crazy, man.
like, yeah, David, you should like put an alarm for like every hour just in case when you drink. Before you go out, just put an alarm for like every hour, just in case if you wake up and then like you see people walking out the building, like, do the same thing.
I'm gonna put fire alarm.
What else?
He's gonna wake up and he's gonna say fire alarm. It's like, oh shit, he's gonna stop, drop, and roll.
What else did you do when you were out there in Denver besides the game? Did you go eat like anywhere cool or anything? They got some good spots out there.
Nah, there was a lot of stuff that was still shut down, man. So we gotta.
So they're not as open as Texas is
Not
right
at all,
now.
man.
So what was the capacity that they let for that game?
I think it was like 15,000 people at the game.
Damn, that's actually
But,
a
dude,
good
the majority
amount.
of it was fucking Dodger fans.
Right.
No joke.
Yeah, I mean the
was
Dodger
it was
fans
cool,
travel
man.
well, like
Yeah.
regardless of where they play, they
Was
do
there a fight?
travel well.
I know Dodger fans like to start fights.
No, that's
Nah, there was
Raider
fights
fans.
there. There was a fight at Dodger Stadium the other night, though. Two Dodger fans got in a fight.
They were fighting each other.
Yeah.
Why are they fighting
I don't
each
know,
other,
fucking
man?
Idiots, man.
Like, come on, we're on the same team here.
They're like, I'm the best fan out of here.
I'm the number one fan.
Like,
And then David's over there like, yeah, I'm gonna go sleep now.
have you seen do you watch South Park at all?
Nah.
No? Do you watch South Park?
No, dude.
There's an episode where fucking like they put all the kids on a baseball team, and then Stan's dad goes to every game and picks a fight with one.
Oh,
parent
yeah,
every
yeah,
single
oh, yeah.
time. Like every single game they go to, like he's like
It's
like he finds a dad from the opposing team that's rooting for the other
like,
team.
"You're next."
And then he's like, that's the one. Like, and then every game, like they start talking shit during like the game, like he'll be like, go South Park, and then the guy will be like, go so and so, and he's like, fuck you, like, you know.
The best part is like the kids are actually trying to purposely
Yeah, the
lose
kids
because it's
are
ruining their summer.
Right.
So every time they're about to lose, Randy comes in, fights the parents. The parents like end up kicking his ass, and then they get disqualified for the other parents. So the kids are stuck in this endless loophole.
Yeah,
It's so great.
It's funny because like South Park is super like they do a lot of parody and shit, and so yeah, the running joke in the show is that all the teams, the baseball teams, are playing to lose. They all want to lose. They're like, dude, we don't want to play baseball anymore.
It's our summer, dude.
And so like they're like, what happens is the only way they keep winning is because this guy gets in a fight and then the other team gets disqualified because they kick his ass. And they do that all the way to like the state championship.
I think
or
they
some
go to
shit.
Japan and they go against like the best team in Japan.
Hey David, how many MLB games have you gone to? And all Dodgers game? Just Dodgers games that you've gone to?
I've gone to a couple of one Rangers game.
Never went to a Diamondback game?
Yeah, when I lived in Phoenix.
What
I went
about
to
the
go
Royal
see-
Kings?
The who? The Royals?
The Royal Kings?
Nah, I don't fucking like
Who the
Royals,
fuck
man.
That's
Royal
what was his name? He used to play.
George Brett.
Well, he was also with the Raiders long ago.
Oh, Bo Jackson.
Bo Jackson.
Yeah, yeah.
That's how I know about that team. The only reason
No,
why I know.
Royals, man, no.
What did you call them? The Royal Kings? Why'd you call them
Royals.
that?
The Royals,
Kansas City Royals.
Kansas City. Okay, it's KR.
Somebody making up baseball teams. The Royal Kings.
At least David knew what I was talking about. God,
Well, he was
bless.
still like, what the fuck? I was like, yo.
Well, you know what, David? Thanks for not being an asshole like Chris. Sorry, appreciate that.
Sorry, I was concerned. I thought there was a brand new baseball team that I had never heard of.
So we were in Phoenix. When I lived in Phoenix, we went to go see the Reds and the Diamondbacks, and it was a day game, and it was fucking boring, dude. It was a boring ass game.
Did you get drunk that day?
They had the roof open. It was hotter.
Oh.
And my friends were visiting from El Paso, and they're like, "Dude, how far is Rocky Point from here?" I'm like, "It's a good drive, dude." They're like, "Fuck this game. Let's go to Rocky Point." Halfway through the game, we took off to Rocky Point. Man.
Have you ever caught like a home run ball or a foul ball or something like
Yeah.
that? Wow.
Dude, that shit's so funny. You just end up going to Rocky Point. It's like it just started. The day started off baseball, and then
Yeah, we're like,
next
fuck it,
thing you
let's
know,
go.
fucking Rocky Point. That's fucking funny, dude.
I think that's what I would do probably like every single time. If I go somewhere to a baseball game. I mean, unless like it's a very important game, then I'll try really hard to like pay attention to it. But I just have a feeling like, bro, let's say this shit goes to like 20 endings or more than that. Like,
Oh, dude, Jesus Christ. Imagine dude, a 20 inning fucking baseball game. I don't think I could sit through that.
I was in what 2017 World Series, Dodgers at Houston, the Astros.
It went how many
Game
innings?
5. I think it was. 15,
is that the year that
15
they were
innings?
cheaters?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I went
15
to, I went
innings?
to 5 games out that series,
Damn.
4 or 5, can't remember. But Game 5 was on a Sunday night. That fucking game just went on, dude.
Yeah, dude.
It
Fuck
went fucking
that.
forever, home run after home run.
And then at
It was
some
cool,
point
man,
they stopped the concessions too.
Oh, at 7th inning.
So
Yeah,
then
that's
you're
every game.
fucked.
Every game, man. Yeah, yeah.
God damn. So then you're just there hours with
Everybody's just
nothing.
wasted.
Yeah, you're fucking.
The hangover's already
Say
hitting.
the crew that kicks in, man. You're like, fuck.
Fire alarms are going off. Everybody's sleeping through them.
Dude, I don't know, dude. Fuck. Yeah, I don't know. I lost like my interest in baseball a while ago.
You know what we need to do, man? We need to go one of these days when we go to a Chihuahua's game.
Oh, yeah.
And then
I'm down.
and then record ourselves without buying any beer. See how long we could last just watching.
I can last like 1 inning.
Oh no, it's boring, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, the Chihuahuas, those
How
games are
patient
boring,
are you, dude? You're married now.
No,
That's gonna
I
help
know,
you.
But still, nah, dude, that shit's boring because like it's AAA ball, so it's not even the big leagues, and like some of those fucking Chihuahua games can fucking last forever, and you're not really seeing a lot of action. That's why I prefer to go to the locomotive games.
But either way, guys, make sure you guys go and support our Chihuahuas baseball team, guys.
We're over here just bashing them. Got nothing good to say about them at all. But yeah, dude, that shit's crazy. Misa, tell us about this hat you have right in front of you.
Dude, I was about to say, man, I don't know if you guys have seen, I'm pretty sure now that you guys are watching this, I hope you guys don't skip forward, but if you guys have seen our intro video, me and Chris and the whole city of El Paso, that was made by our boy Omar over at Sun City Vibes. And we got lucky enough for him to start sponsoring us. So guys, we are sponsored by Sun City Vibes. Chris, let them know who Sun City Vibes is.
Yeah, so Sun City Vibes, our boy Omar, he's a videographer, so he does a lot of digital work, logo reveals, music videos, things like that. He even does hat making and shirt printing.
Shirts too.
So whatever you guys need, go hit him up. He's a really cool guy. We met him just on the internet, honestly.
Yeah.
And then we went and did a photo shoot with them. And then
it
he
was
did
like
the
we've
drone
known him
footage.
forever, man.
Yeah.
He was such a down-to-earth guy. He knows what he's doing too, so
Yeah, dude. So shout out to Omar at Sun City Vibes. That's his logo right there. And he does like work for like Cincy Bar. He does work for like this other, remember that Mint Gem place?
Yeah.
So he does work all over, and like he does good quality work. And I love the drone shots, dude. The drone shots.
Oh
are the
yeah,
shit.
those were great.
drone shots are amazing. He also, if you guys go to his page on Instagram and stuff, just look up Sun City Vibes and you'll see all the work that he's done, man. It's very impressive, man. I felt really lucky. And the thing is like, when we came in with Omar and told him, hey, we kind of want an intro and stuff like that, he pretty much said like, okay, well, let me take care of it. You know, like we didn't give him any really good ideas or anything like that. And he came up with that by himself. And dude, I think it was amazing, man. He did like several photos of us. I don't know if you guys follow us on our social medias. That photo that's up there, he edited that in like what, like 3 minutes?
2 seconds, like 2 seconds.
Like just quick, real quick. He has a talent for that guy. So hit him up, Mr. Omar over at Sun City Vibes. Mr. Omar, I know you're watching, bro. Thanks, man.
Yeah, dude. Shout out to you.
Appreciate you a lot.
All right, so a little bit of background on fucking me and David here. David is my cousin. He's my older cousin. He's closer to my dad's age. David was actually my basketball coach a long time ago.
Dude, no wonder
I'm not closer to your dad's age.
Well, I mean, closer to like than to me. I mean, you're closer to his age
How
than
old
to
are you,
my
Chris?
age.
No, Chris, you're lying.
I'm 30. How old
Well,
are
I
you?
am closer to
You see, that's what I'm saying.
That's 10 years older than me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You're.
Yeah, I guess so.
Wait,
Yeah,
how old? How old are you?
45.
Oh, okay.
46, actually.
Okay,
Fuck.
so I was
We'll stick with 45.
I was born in 1991. So how old were you at that time? You're like 15.
I was 16.
Yeah, you see, that's what I'm saying. You're closer to my dad's age than you are to
David
me.
was already at a Dodgers game getting drunk.
He was born at a Dodgers game. Actually, he was born in the bullpen. They're like, yo, we need a pitcher to warm up. They're like, we can't. They're giving birth in here.
They're giving
Somebody's catching a foul ball.
But yeah, dude. Yeah, so David is like, obviously we're cousins. Blue is also here. He's one of the family
Primo
members
Blue.
as well.
Three cousins, dude.
So we talked about it on the last podcast, how he was the coach of our basketball team at the Y because we didn't have a coach. So David was the only person that was down.
No wonder
to-
you can't play.
Yeah, well,
Just kidding, guys.
and then actually Greg Wilson was on that team. So shout out to Greg. I haven't seen Greg in a minute, actually.
Yeah.
You're
but,
right, man.
but yeah, he's doing good. He does a lot of streaming too. So we had him on this podcast a long time ago. We need to get him back on. But what is one of the things that like you remember about me, like from when I was little, that you think is like funny or like super memorable?
I don't know if it was fucking funny, but when we played softball and your dad played with us, and you were technically our coach.
Yeah, I was the manager of their softball team.
Oh, no way.
He did the starting lineups and everything, and
He picked who went first and said,
hey, who played what. And granted, a lot of the guys in our team never played baseball or before. They were all ex-football players, like Mikey and Oscar.
Yeah,
and all
Mikey,
these guys,
Oscar,
Jacob.
They're just big dudes.
They're just big dudes,
fucking
man, and
huge
they-
dudes.
so I got to ask, how was the record that year?
Well, check this out. This guy would create the lineups, and we started 6-0. So all these teams that were there had been playing for a long time in these leagues. They were looking at us like, "Oh, so you guys are the team to beat?" And we're like, "Fuck, I guess."
Wait, how old was Chris?
Shit, he was like 12.
I was like 12, dude. I was little, dude. I was little.
Chris had no idea what he was doing. You know what Chris was doing?
no,
he was
no.
just putting the names in alphabetical order. You know?
No, on the contrary,
12.
that's when I was like, because I've been saying this whole time that I've kind of fallen off like the baseball bandwagon.
Yeah.
But back then I was like all about it, bro. Like that's when like I was super into baseball, and the Yankees and the Red Sox were really good, and like that was like the heyday of baseball to me. I mean, I know for like true baseball fans, they still love like baseball even to this day. But I just remember like when I would see these guys play, like some of the guys were fast, some of them could hit for power, some of them were just like could get on base. So I was like, what you guys need to do is organize this lineup and have your like speed guys to get on base first. Then you have your big bats like in the middle of the lineup.
Did you have to
what
ask
I mean?
to be that, or
I don't even know how this happened.
like his dad?
I
just
think
like,
what happened is every time we had to turn the lineup at the beginning, we were already drinking.
Yeah, they would start drinking like on the way there.
So Chris was like, "All right, I'll do it."
Chris is like, all right, who's not that drunk to go first?
You know you're bad when you're drunk, when a 12-year-old has better mindset than you.
and it's 9 a.m. on a Sunday.
Yeah, because like okay, so this is what would happen. I remember this day, like it was yesterday. So I would stay with my uncle Mike, which is Nick's dad, which Nick has been on the podcast plenty of times. So I would stay the night with them at their house. So that way in the morning they would just like wake us up and we would go to the park. We would go usually to the softball park in Anthony, but we would go to different ones depending on what like who was playing who.
Yeah.
And then like I just remember like we would make the lineup and the lineup would always work and we would win, and I was like, yeah, fuck
fuck.
You know what I mean? So next game, we're like, Chris, do the lineup, dude.
Yeah.
Well,
dude.
we get drunk. And then at the end of the game, Chris is over here driving his dad home. 12 years old.
The wheels like up here.
It was crazy because like that was like at the time when my dad was playing, but he wasn't playing that much anymore. I remember him playing a lot more like when I was a little smaller, but I would be like with this dude like Juice, like my uncle Mike, like our cousin Henry was like super like involved in the team too. And it was just a lot of fun, dude. And like I don't think they do softball leagues like that anymore.
Yeah, but we don't fucking play.
He's like, we're too old for that. And yeah, I have a podcast, so I can't go out there and play. So I don't know.
Podcast team.
Yeah,
We should.
but yeah, dude, that shit was
kickball.
crazy. They have kickball.
Yeah, they have kickball, dude.
There we go. I was gonna, yeah, dude. I'm down for kickball or softball.
Get my steel toe shoes. Just launch it.
Start launching it. They're like, sir, you can't fucking use steel-toed boots.
You can't prove anything.
Yeah, dude, that's fucking wild. I remember those days fucking vividly, bro.
That's
crazy,
crazy,
dude.
Gabe Benya?
Yeah, I remember Gabe. Dude, he was badass.
He would show up with a clown wig.
Yeah, dude. This guy would show up like with the clown wig and play that way.
What was y'all's team's name?
Shit. Were we
It was just called shit.
What was it?
Rascals.
The Rascals. Yeah.
The Rascal.
And it was blue. The uniform was blue and yellow, right? Okay, yeah. They were called the Rascals. I remember that shit.
So you had a jersey and everything too?
I don't know.
I think you had a hat.
I think I had a hat, but like, so like the way that those leagues work is like you played with whoever showed up that Sunday.
Right.
Like it's not like everybody was there all the time.
Yeah.
So like people would show up, like my dad, he would show up randomly and they wouldn't have jerseys, but you would just still play. You know what I mean? It wasn't
Your
like,
dad would say, "Don't put me in the lineup unless you don't have enough players."
yeah. Yeah, so he would go, but he was there more to socialize and hang out.
right.
And then he's like, I guess if you guys motherfucking need me to play. But like my dad, all he would do was like little singles through the gap. Like that's it. Get on first and that's it.
I remember I was like 18 years old, and an old friend of mine, and his name is Anton Harris. He called me one day and he's all like, "Hey, I knew his stepdad like played in a baseball league, and he's like, "Hey, we need players. You want to come and play?" And I was like, "Fuck it," you know. So I show up and it's just like grown men, you know, and all this shit. And I was like, "Yo, this shit's serious," you know, and the way they're hitting and all this, and I had no idea, but they had this whole thing that like if you strike out, you have to buy a 30.
Oh yeah. That was one of the rules, man.
And then so I striked out 3 times that day.
You owe a 30-pack.
I struck out 3
They're
times
high
that
stakes
day,
right
and
there.
I just gave my buddy like, "Dude, I only got $40, so here it is." Like,
Hey, but speaking of softball, man.
yeah, and his dad still told me like maybe like a year later, like, "Hey, you owe us 130. You striked out 3 times that
They
game."
didn't say what kind of 30. Bring the cheapest 30 you can find, dude.
I was 18. I couldn't even buy a 30.
Yeah,
That's the
right.
thing, you know, like.
And they
that's
still
crazy, dude.
expected you, like they're like, you need.
It made me realize how serious they took it, you know, and yeah, they were drinking and shit. Like, you know, you see them like come off the field and fucking chug a beer all together, like, or somebody would make a home run and then they'd be like, yeah, then everybody would get a beer off the cooler and pop it and fucking chug it.
What's the best sport?
beer leagues.
What's the best sport to play while you're drinking? Is it golf or softball? That's a good one.
It's a good one. It's a
good
toss-up
one,
there,
huh?
man. I don't know.
I'd rather play kickball. Like that would be like I want to play
Poker
kickball.
for me.
I
That'd be cool.
actually want to play kickball now. Like I forgot
There's
all
a
about it.
softball
It's so
league
much fun.
opening up,
Let's
man.
start it up.
There's a volleyball league, or what'd you say?
Kickball.
Okay,
There's a kickball
Yeah.
league starting up.
but where do they play? Like at the rec?
No,
Like
it's
at a baseball field?
It's one of the recs, but probably
Somewhere on the
I
east
think.
side, yeah.
Okay, damn, that's what's up. Yeah, I still think that's a very good question. Which sport would you rather play drunk? Golf.
MMA.
No.
Well, fuck.
I do that shit at the bar all the time.
I would say
No, I'm just
golf,
kidding.
dude, because softball you can get fucking hurt.
Right. Yeah. Softball, that ball's coming at you fast.
That's what happened.
But
to
you're
me.
not going to feel it if you're drunk.
Oh,
Oh,
but
you'll
fucking
feel it.
hurts.
It's gonna hurt, dude.
You know
I
what
broke my nose.
sport I would try? Poker. I mean, poker. They say
Ball
poker
hitting
is a
right in the
sport.
fucking
So.
face. Bam.
Oh, dude, no. That's
Yeah,
happened.
dude. Fuck that. Yeah, dude. That shit's crazy. I think golf would be better because it's more relaxing and you can like move at your own pace.
But you're also drinking and
And you
driving.
can also be like, well, you can also be like a really shitty golfer and like you're not really gonna bother anyone except for the people you're playing with. You know what I mean?
We're gonna
like,
slow the people down. Behind.
Yeah, you're gonna slow the people down.
Okay,
Yeah,
what
that's true.
about bowling?
I mean, Top Golf does have a full bar, so I guess it
Oh, yeah,
does
there you
make
go.
sense.
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, bowling is. I think bowling's overrated.
No, what? It's
Yeah.
been forever since.
No,
I've
when
done
you put the
bowling,
little
dude.
bumpers on the side, it's so much fun, dude.
Yeah.
It's
Everybody wins.
It's definitely like bowling gets like super repetitive after a while. It's like
I get
You know what
bored
I mean?
bowling.
I get bored of bowling, dude. It's like I don't
It's like
want
when
to
I play
throw
pool,
this.
I get bored of that too.
Like I get.
Well,
I'm
I
like,
guess you're not invited this fucking
It's like-
weekend. Shit.
it's like it becomes a chore almost. Like I have to go up and throw this ball twice.
Bowling
Like,
was fun when you were in high school, and
Right.
there wasn't a lot like, oh, this is the weekend. There's no parties at. Let's go and do midnight bowling.
Right. Let's go.
Let's go sneak in some like Four Locos before.
Right.
And then we'll go in midnight bowling. Whoa, dude, crazy. And then
Maybe a little joint on the side of the building. Yeah, I've been there, done that. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So we're coming up on the 36th minute mark. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna take a little break, and then we'll come back for part 2, and we're gonna play a game with David. It's called Pot or Not, and I'll explain to you what that is a little bit later. We're also going to do 5 random questions, final thoughts, and we're going to ask David where his favorite place to hike is, which actually landed him on the news last night, which he was on KTSM Channel 9. What? And we'll get into all that.
volcano went off and he slept through it.
David's been on David is like the one person that's been on the news more than anybody I fucking know for no reason at all.
He's just in the background while the building is burning.
He's like just in the right place at the right time. And sometimes, guys, that's what life's about. Being in the right place at the right time. So,
absolutely.
with all that being said, guys, we're going to go ahead and take this break. Conversing with Chris and Misa, the podcast, episode number 73 with our boy, David Renteria. Make sure you guys are following us on Facebook. Like us on Instagram, subscribe to our YouTube channel, Apple Podcasts, leave a rating and a review so more people can find us. But with all that being said, guys, we'll take this break and we will be right back.
Meow.
Yo, what I do? Conversing with Chris and Misa, the podcast is sponsored by top quality and handcrafted products made by I&I Glass. I&I Glass products are blown here locally in the 915 and range in uses from pipes, pendants, jewelry, decorations, and even goddamn motherfucking hummingbirds, and much, much more. So make sure you go and hit up our boy Aaron Lee at I&I Glass and tell him that your boys, Chris and Misa, sent you, all right? And you go and support a local El Paso business motherfucking today. All right? Thanks.
What's up, guys? We are back from break. Episode number 73, Conversing with Chris and Misa, the podcast, featuring family member of the podcast, Mr. David Renteria.
Family member, dude. Okay, I just gotta ask real quick. Do you guys know exactly how many family members are in your family?
Nope. The fuckload.
I would say it's into the
Hundreds, 200s, 300s?
the low thousands. What would you say, David? 1,500 sounds
There's
good.
a lot, dude.
How many?
That's crazy.
Like,
Are you guys part rabbit? What is going on here?
Something like that.
It's just, you know what I think it is too is like the age difference. Like you guys family members started having kids at like at different ages of life. So like you have like cousins that are like 15 years apart, or you have like my cousins, my closest or like oldest cousins that I have is only like a year and a half older than me. Or in my youngest, my youngest is probably like.
bro,
12.
you're not from a real Mexican family.
I am from. I mean, I'm
Dude,
just
I have
talking from my
first
mom's
cousins
side
that
of
are
family.
like in their 60s.
You want to know the
Cousins,
difference?
man.
That means that means that like the Jesus
they're
Christ.
old.
I can't-
Okay,
I'm sorry.
Wesley,
Okay,
go ahead.
the generation before you guys had a very big gap in between kids.
Right.
You know.
Right.
Sorry, you had a stroke right there.
It's the COVID.
You know what it was? You know what it was? It was a
God
tequila shot,
bless.
and my nipple was like about to. It was like poking my throat.
Bro, you know what's crazy is that like, okay, so David has kids that are like right under my, like a few years younger than me.
Yeah.
Like for sure. Like it's fucking
Like
crazy.
Blue's age. How old are you, Blue?
He's older than me.
Oh, fuck, really?
You're older than me by like a year though. You're not that much older.
Wait, how old are you?
I'm 30, gonna be 31.
So
Yeah.
I'm the oldest. Besides him, I'm the oldest one here.
Right.
I'm 32. So
But yeah, it's crazy. I would say. Well, no, yeah, he's an adopted cousin. Yeah, I don't know. It
I got
happens.
grandfather
You never
head.
heard of adopted cousins?
Hey, we gotta have a white guy in our family.
no, what I was gonna say is like it's crazy the whole difference being a white guy. I could literally fit my entire family into like one room, and then if anybody gets sick or dies, everyone knows about it. It's not like, oh God, that happened last week. No, it's like we know about it. Like,
Yeah, no,
But that's crazy. I mean, like, since I met Chris, like, even before that, like, I've been friends with Blue since like second grade. So I've always known, like, we will meet somebody like Amanda or something and be like, oh, that's my cousin, or like, oh, that's my cousin. So when I met Chris, or I already knew Chris for so long, and then out of nowhere, Blue's like, yeah, that's my cousin. I was like, well, shut the fuck up. and then I started, this podcast with Chris, and then like every other person that comes in through this fucking house is like, yo, that's my cousin. It's like, yo, that's my cousin's cousin's cousin. Like, and I'm like, yo, dude. And the thing is like, they're all cousins. It's just, I've never met any of Chris's uncles, or aunts, or anything like that.
Your families are gonna like skyrocket. Like 20, 100 years from now, they're gonna still exist. White families like mine, we're gonna like whittle out.
Yeah, they're gonna be like,
there's only 5 of us.
They're gonna look at like the Gerhardts.
Hey, no, Chris, check this out. Like,
They lasted
I have
3
a friend that I grew up with, like, since we were kids. One of my best friends, Oscar Lopez. His cousins are our cousins, but yet Oscar and I aren't cousins.
How does that work? That you have to be
my
like,
own grandpa.
It's like his mom's family, Oscar's mom's. So yeah, Oscar's mom's family is they're.
Oh, whoa!
Smacked.
Hold on, the microphone.
mechanic, hey, technical guy, Blue, technical. We need a technical guy over here.
The microphone fell on
Take care of that. Tighten that shit down there. There you go.
The mic didn't want to hear the story and just tried to punch you in the face.
Hey, the mic dropped the mic.
That shit almost took your other eye.
That shit was hilarious, dude.
Like,
Are you okay? Are you all
Mike
right?
dropped the mic, man.
Mike dropped it. It was on his face.
It was
just like,
it was his ancestor cousins.
Okay,
Fucking
so-
like, shut up.
All right, so go on with the story about
So
Oscar.
anyway, yeah, so Oscar's cousins are our cousins too, but yet we're not Oscar's cousins.
Right. That's weird. Yeah, that's a weird thing about Mexican
Well,
families.
I think it happens because like people get like divorced and then they start a new family and then like it's only part of your mom's side, but then it's also part of your dad's side. Like,
I feel like Chris could be like, yeah, this guy is like my my brother, sister's, dog walker's, milkman's, mailman's, like the Amazon driver. Yeah, that guy's.
yeah, his name's David.
Twice married, second released, friend.
That's crazy, dude. So yeah, I mean, this whole thing
I would say
started because-
1500.
1500,
Yeah,
really?
I'm
Like
saying
here in El
1500.
Paso?
You have an army.
Yeah, we
That's
have,
what you
we have an army.
Yeah,
If we had to, we could assemble an army, I would say.
You're building Sparta.
Right. I mean, I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. I think that shows how much of a lack of self-control we have when it comes to having intercourse.
Dude, that means
Or you're
that
all having a
using
good time.
protection.
there's a bigger population of your family than like everybody that lives in Socorro. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's wild, dude. And then think of like, because I mean, obviously, since you're older than me, you've known like more cousins than I've ever fucking known.
Dude, I'm sure for a fact that David has met people that are his cousins that he doesn't even know.
If the apocalypse happens and then like families become like like Game of
kingdoms?
Thrones, like
Right.
Game of Thrones, you're gonna dominate, dude.
Right.
Yeah.
You're gonna dominate.
We
I'm
definitely-
the one
ask-
cousin
I'm
that
gonna
keeps in
ask-
contact with everybody.
I'm gonna give
That's
you
true.
adoption
That's
papers
true.
and join.
And that like you said, you're the one cousin that like is connected to everybody. That's very important because
Fucking talk to all of them, dude.
right,
That's
because,
good, yeah.
Because without
Crossroads.
you, nobody would fucking talk to each other.
Yeah,
Like,
you're
I'll
the
go to
crossroads.
town and I'll be like, hey, like fucking hang out when they're younger than me. But I'll fucking still call them up, whatever, and we'll still hang out.
Yeah, like
cool.
like what?
So everybody comes up to David and be like, "Yo, man, how's Chris doing?
Hey, primo, how's Chris?
How's Blue? Hey, how's Wes doing? I'm sure you guys are related.
Well, what I was gonna say is
Are we
like,
all technically?
yeah, we're all humans and we're all God's children. So let's all remember that.
Get him out of here. Get him out of here. He's had too much of that champagne.
Yeah. So, okay, but hold on. I have a story about David.
Okay.
And I don't know if I told this on the last podcast, but me and my buddy Sam, shout out to Sam, my boy Sam, we used to
fucking
rap
Sam.
back in the
Yeah.
day. And fucking
I met that guy and he fucking threw some.
you were
bars down,
living
dude.
you were
That shit
living
was
in
crazy.
San Antonio at this
What
time,
year
right?
was that?
This was 2012, 2013.
Find
And
that picture.
you were in San Antonio. You were
That was
living
almost
there.
10 years ago.
What
Holy shit.
month was it?
Shit. Bro, that you're asking too much from me right now. Damn.
What was the temperature outside?
The time of the show was like 10 p.m. on a Friday.
I remember that.
And we were in Austin.
I'll pull a picture up
And
right
fucking okay, so
now. Check it out.
yeah. So what happened was
Is that what you're asking for the time and date and shit? It's like you photograph
it's all
everything in your life.
chronicled.
He wants the evidence.
What's your Wi-Fi so I can pull it up faster?
yeah, I got you. Square Owl 228.
Remember that?
Is it
Well,
no, it
viewers.
is that. Yeah, I got you. So, anyways, guys,
can pull up the picture,
the
dude.
story that
I have the picture.
that we're trying to tell is me and Sam, and I'm sure you guys have heard.
Went on a worldwide tour.
We went on a worldwide tour just to Austin.
How does your phone hold all these photos? You were telling stories earlier, and you had a photo for every story that you told.
It's true.
It's just like, hey, I got a pick for that.
You know why he does that? So he won't forget.
Right.
I won't forget, man.
Right.
Yeah. That or
There
so
was
he'll-
Chris. I found him.
Like you found it. Okay.
It's him. That guy's hilarious. Beetlejuice is hilarious.
Okay, but no. On a serious
I got it,
note,
I
God damn, fuck. I thought you were honestly pulling up a picture of me, and I see that guy. Yo, man, I'm Beetlejuice. All right, so no, for real though, fucking, we went, we did this show. Well, it'd be nice.
Where?
We did a show in Austin, and it was me, Sam, and Tony and our. Who the fuck else would? I think it was me, Sam, Tony, and someone else. We drove all the way there. David met us there. He was already in San Antonio, and then our cousin Angela was there.
Andre.
Okay, Andre.
It's too many.
Okay, yes. Sorry. But yes. Anyway, so we do a show there, and then David was there. Of all people to be at the show in another city, it's fucking David. And then he's like, yo, what's up, dude? And like, we did our thing. We fucking did our show. And then like, even some guy gave you like a card, right?
Yeah.
Like, because he saw that you were like with us. And because you were like using my camera to film us at that
recording
time.
you guys, yeah.
Yeah, he was recording us. So the guy came up and gave you a card because like he thought we were like decent. So, I mean, I thought that was cool. But that's a fucking random ass story, dude. Like, of all people to be there,
David.
fucking David is there.
Yeah, David's always there.
He's always there. And he,
Oh, you
like,
got it.
I mean, we
when you're
got it.
sleeping.
we talked about this shit.
Look at it.
there it is.
Look at that.
Look at this picture.
Jesus.
Look at that.
You have an entire life story on that phone.
Hey, Blue's right.
Watch.
Did you see David?
Look at that.
Bro, there it is. I have beer all over my shirt.
Hey,
You know what's so funny is like Blue said it right. He's like, dude, that whole time he's trying to look for it. He's like this. Like that's when you know, like, yo, this guy's been through some shit. Like, holy
scrolling.
shit.
But yeah, dude, that shit is crazy. I mean, that shit was cool because like it was one of our first shows outside of El Paso, but just to have like of all people, we have fucking David there.
I mean, if you think about it, you would expect David to be there.
Right. I mean, yeah, I mean this guy's all over the place. And like matter of fact, you were on the fucking TV last night, right?
I want to talk about that. Why was he on TV last night?
Okay, you want to explain this to the people, David, or you want me to
we have
explain
a star here.
You want to explain it?
Okay, I'll give you the backstory. So, KTSM was doing a story about like these trails right here by Trans Mountain where there's a lot of trash being found because of the construction of homes in the area. And so what's happening is the subcontractors are not throwing shit away where they should. They're throwing shit out like in these areas by the hiking trails by Trans Mountain. And so that's kind of like by where David lives. And so like, was there just a reporter out there that day or like, how did this come together?
He was just at the right place at the right time.
They just fucking, I guess they saw me after they contacted me and asked me if I was willing to do a story about it. And I was like, yeah, I hike out here all the time. And they said, you know, all this trash that's, like you said, man, all the subcontractors leaving shit everywhere. And I told a chick, I was like, you know what? So I'm in construction myself. So I said, I'll do it. And they met me there at 3 yesterday, and they just kind of just asked me what I thought about it. I told them, well, all these new houses being built, you know, they have to have, you know, the it's called a silt fence, you know, keep all the debris inside, right? But the wind, I could tell them the wind blows like fucking crazy off that mountain, man.
Right.
Can't control the wind, right? I told them, but you can at least cover fucking dumpsters, man, right? And then I guess the subcontractors were, she called a subcontractor, and I guess the lady bitched her out because she bitched me out too.
Damn.
And she's like, it's not my trash. I'm like, well, ma'am, you know what? You're the builder.
Right.
And she's like, well, it's behind the property. You know, it's still on the property line. I said, yeah, but you know what? Now it's crossing over onto the actual hiking trail, the biking trail. And that's Franklin State Park
that's a
property.
state park. Yeah.
So that's how they went in KTSM went and contacted.
And is it like a big noticeable? It's noticeable like how bad it's getting.
It's just it just hangs
dumb.
everywhere. There's boxes of old tile, just old boxes there, man. You know, there's beer cans, there's food wrappers and shit that just
Right,
they just toss over.
Right.
And like I told
Installation,
her,
all
I
that
said
shit.
I run construction sites. I know like the construction fucking trash, man.
Right.
You know, and you do find beer cans at construction fucking sites.
Yeah.
You know, because you can't watch everybody.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what they were talking about, and they just kind of said that they're going to try to do the best of trying to clean it up. But
So I gotta ask, like, how did they end up contacting you? Why you?
because I hike in that area, I was.
And then they just saw you and they're like, hey, can we do something? Like, you down to talk shit about this?
Yeah, I was like, fuck yeah.
Right place
I'll
at
do
the
it.
right time.
Yes, I'll do it.
Yeah, right place at the right time.
Yeah, because like,
It
but
was probably like one of his cousins.
well, like where David lives, he has easy access to the hiking trails. So from his house, he goes up the street and then boom, like he hits his trail. So like,
You've been to my house, Misa, right?
I've never been to your house, brother.
No.
Fuck, man. All right. 'Cause I've hiked from my house. All the way
yeah.
to
So he
Tannis.
hikes all the way, like from his crib. It's very accessible to hike to Trans Mountain, but
Yeah. I mean,
like-
I've seen pictures and all stuff, man. You got a beautiful view in your backyard and stuff like that, but I've never been there. I've been waiting for an invite, but
Fuck, you guys are invited, man.
yeah.
We're going there after
You know, we're
this.
cousins, right?
Órale, primo.
But yeah, it was funny because
Bring your hard nipples.
hey, he's always got him on him, dude. He stays strapped with the hard nipples.
Give me
for
a
sure.
shot.
Call him out like that.
Jesus, this was during the half. You guys didn't even know what
Trying
happened.
to get
but-
sponsors here. Come on.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, it was funny because like
Somebody's gonna sponsor with sports bras.
male sports bras, they're like your host
toughest
could
of the
use them.
tough.
That's for sure.
Like
Real male
No,
sports
do you-
bras.
You have to take a shot of tequila.
Yeah, dude, and it was funny because like we were texting last night, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, you're like, "Hey, switch the TV to channel 9. I'm going to be on there in about 5 seconds." I was like, "What? Like, what do you mean 5 seconds? Like what? Like all nonchalant."
He's got like full like notifications of like, oh, this is what I'm coming on right now.
Like I don't have cable TV here, so like I just use my phone. So I go to the KTSM website. I hit the live stream, and then they're talking about some bullshit, and then like it's a commercial, and they go back to the studio, and then they're like, hiking trails in El Paso are getting destroyed by debris and construction litter, and then
it switches to David,
and then they're like, we spoke, yeah. So then they're like, we spoke to one West El Pasoan who's fed up about the situation, and then they just show
like,
David.
Sir, he's passed out.
Yeah, they show David. He's got his mask on, and the first thing he says is like, "Yeah, dude, I'm in construction. You guys are fucking up. What's up?" It was hilarious, dude. That shit was fucking. It was so random, dude. Because I'm like, how did you know you were gonna come on TV right at that moment? But I guess knowing like
It's not his first time.
right. It's not his first time, not his last time. So
Wait, hold on. I
It was pretty funny though.
I've been watching David this whole time since we started, and he's been drinking the same beer.
Yeah, dude.
And
What's
I don't
in
know-
that beer, bro?
I gotta say, this beer is a never-ending beer, bro.
It's a Willy. It's like
magic. He's hiding that shit.
no, it's like a Willy Wonka never-ending
Yes,
gobstopper,
exactly.
but beer
I just,
form.
I just had to say, bro. Like, I offered him a beer like 2 hours
No, I
ago,
can't
and he's
drink
like,
blood,
I
dude.
still got some.
I got some.
It's a magic trick. Oh, he
Dude,
does.
look, that's what I'm saying. Where does that shit come from?
He's secretly been
never-ending beer,
spitting
bro.
back into it.
He takes one sip and spits two back. Keeps it going. That's crazy.
But yeah, dude. Of all the trails here in El Paso, David, which one would you say is your favorite trail to hike?
Well, I haven't done it yet. What I've hiked right now,
Right.
I would say my favorite is from my house all the way to the Antanas to the towers.
Right. That's the best.
How long is that?
That's a good
How long
hike,
is that
though.
It
hike?
takes like 6 hours.
Yeah, because it's what,
Dangerous?
3 up and 3 back?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Dangerous?
Yeah. I mean,
up there. I need to start hiking.
it's not
I've never done it.
real dangerous. You got to wear fucking. You got to take gloves. You got to take. Huh? Oh yeah, it's real windy. But the one I want to do is I want to do from Scenic Drive all the way to Trans Mountain.
Oh.
Hike the, like,
Oh, like the whole
the whole
top.
ridge line.
That's 8 hours.
Oh, damn.
But then you hit a spot called the Knife, like right around the Stanton area.
cut yourself?
That you have to you can cut your balls, I guess, because you have to fucking straddle the
straddle the whole shit.
You
No
have to
way.
straddle just to get across.
I can't do that. No.
Why can you not have kids anymore? I went hiking. 8 hours.
I lost my balls to the mountain, man.
Chris, when you ever go hiking?
Mother Mountain took
Dude,
my balls.
I've gone hiking plenty of times. I just haven't gone recently, but
You made it all the way to the top?
I made it all the way to the elephant stump. I never went all the way to the towers because
To
I was
Mammoth
scared.
Rock?
Yeah, I was scared because I don't like heights. Yeah,
I walked
It's
from
not that bad.
yeah. I mean, dude, you're pretty high up there when you're up there, and you look down. You're like, shit, I can die if I fall.
Dude, I took Andre when she came in town,
yeah, fuck.
and she wanted to go on a hike. So I didn't take her from my house all the way up there. I
Right.
took her from
from
Trans
like
Mountain,
Trans Mountain
from
Base
the
all the
picnic
way
area
up.
because
Right.
it's actually closed. You're not supposed to be up there. It's closed.
Okay.
But I told her, I said I can still get up there. We went. And I
My
was like,
cousin
"Here."
knows this place.
Yeah, I was like, here, put these gloves on. She goes, I need gloves, and she was in Chucks.
Oh,
Yeah, bad move right there.
And
Yeah.
then we go, and then we get to Mammoth Rock, the elephant. And then she goes, is this it? I'm like, no, we're going to go up to the fucking towers. She goes, really? I said, yeah, we're almost there. And we kept going up. And then I guess when she came back down and when she went back home to her mom's,
Right.
her sister Angela was like, dude, Audrey was telling mom, she goes, David almost fucking killed me.
Bro, it's high as fuck up there, bro.
And David's doing all this while he's drinking a beer the whole time.
beer in one hand.
Bro, and honestly, what's the worst part is like if you do make one bad step, like you could fall off the side of a mountain. But
Yeah.
I mean,
but not up there, man.
depending,
That's
life,
like
dude.
like all the way to Mammoth, like the trails are wide, so like you're good. But like once you just start going to the towers, it's a little bit more.
You go
risky.
off trail a lot or no?
Yeah. See, Mammoth Rock, I don't use the trail.
Okay,
I go along the ridge.
Jesus Christ,
I go along the ridge.
fucking
You done that one,
barbarian,
dude? Along the ridge?
dude. That's scary.
Do you use a rope or anything? You just like
Nah, just fucking.
Yo, he's an
go
expert
straight up, man.
hiker, bro. He's the fucking
straight up.
Michael Phelps of hiking El Paso mountains.
Fuck no. Dude, I believe it. Let me tell you this.
I have
Last-
stairs in my place, and that's my hiking.
Right. I get scared going up the stairs.
that's why he's got a 1-story crib right now, guys.
And I hang on to the rails the whole time.
I hiked up North Peak last November, and coming down, my fucking toes, they were like this, correct? And inside my fucking shoes.
Jesus.
Long story short, man, I was in so much pain, I could feel my big toes just throbbing. And when I got home, I soaked my feet. A couple of days later, they just all turned white, the big toenails, both of
Oh
them.
wow!
And they both fell off.
Oh,
They both fell off, dude.
Why though? How did that happen?
I guess the pressure, man.
oh, it was just too steep.
It
That
was
like
stupid,
you were
and then
just
coming down, and it was just
you were like a monkey. You were using
it
your
was
feet as
bad,
like.
dude. So I lost both of them. Like one fell one day, and the next day the other one fell off.
Oh, what the fuck?
So what do you do then? How
it's
do you
a
put your
loss of,
socks
like,
on?
the
I have
blood
pictures
flow,
of that
right?
too. You
No,
want
we
to
don't want to.
Get him out of here. Let's wrap this up. Let's wrap this up.
Gotta go scrolling through that phone again.
He knows how many
we're good,
swipes
we're
it takes
good.
to get there.
Brings out
God
a machine
damn.
that's just like just swipes through it.
No, dude, he like licks his finger before he does it. Like, I'll get you guys there. Watch.
Yeah, but if you guys follow David on Instagram, where can they follow you on Instagram, David?
Fuck, I don't even know my Instagram.
At DRents.
Oh, at D Rents.
Okay.
Hey, and
Yeah.
honestly, guys,
You can check out all the posts he does about hiking. He does
Yeah.
a lot of them.
You follow him, and it's like this one day, he's in Denver, and then the next day he's on top of the Franklin Mountains,
And then the next
another
day, he's got a beautiful fucking steak grilling in the backyard.
And then another day he's riding his fucking badass Jeep. Dude, I almost died right now earlier when I got here. I was going, you parked behind Chris's car and I'm walking through and I didn't know that you had
Oh,
like
the fucking Stinger bar?
dude, that single bar like almost took my neck out.
It
dude.
almost decapitated
Yeah,
me.
dude, it did. Because I was looking down, I had beer and shit and a wine bottle and like my laptop and shit, and the next thing you know, like bam.
That shit's hilarious, dude.
Yeah, that shit was crazy, but it's a beautiful Jeep, dude. I gotta say.
Thanks, man.
All right, so let's
You take that shit all the way up there?
He doesn't take it up to the mountain.
You should.
That's how Jeeps work, man. That's why people buy Jeeps.
Right.
They don't take shit from no terrain.
Hey, girl, you want to see an elephant? Y'all didn't get it.
You try to take her up to the fucking mountain or what?
You are one pathetic loser.
No, that was not a good joke, dude. That was just not a
Whatever.
good
You're just
joke.
not
Hey, I
smart
had
enough
one.
to get
I
it.
had one this cast as well.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
good.
Sometimes you shoot your shot and you just you're off target.
You're aiming for target and instead of just.
All right, so let's transition to the back end of the podcast here. We want to play a game. It's called Pot or Not, And this game is not an original idea from us. This game was played on the KLEQ morning show with Buzz Adams. Shout out to all them, Buzz Adams. Shout out to Nico. Shout out to Brandon. We know them. So what we
I was on the Buzz Adams show too.
You're on the Buzz Adams show too? Wow.
He's everywhere. He's everywhere.
What were you on there for?
I'm not surprised.
They're cousins.
AC/DC was in town, and they were giving away front row tickets.
Okay. So
And you just happened to be in the front.
Check this out. So
how do you end up on the show?
Give away
The first guy to make it to the top of the mountain gets
Check
it.
this out. They were going to give front row tickets to AC/DC, and win them before you can buy them, whatever. But you had to take there was an age limit on the person singing an AC/DC song.
What year was this? How long ago was
I
this?
can't remember, dude. But Fernie was still there.
Okay.
So this was a while back.
Yeah, it was like
Fernie was still a judge that day. Teresa wasn't there, so they had some comedian. There was a comedian in town that took her place. So they had these fucking towered speakers there that, Fernie was in one corner, this comedian was here, and Buzz was here. So I took my mom, and I had her memorize fucking lyrics of a fucking song of Highway to Hell. So I took my mom, and I still have that on my email.
on his phone, of
I'll
course.
find it, man.
So let me just keep scrolling.
They had to sing lyrics to
Right.
AC/DC. So, we were in the waiting room, and we can hear, people ahead of us, older ladies. So when we're in the waiting room, my mom's like, "Oh my God, my stomach hurts. I'm so nervous." I'm like, "Hey, you'll be all right.
Right.
You're going to win me some tickets, right?" So we get there, and Buzz Adams is like, "Hey, we have Grandma Romy here, Nice to meet you, Grandma Romy." And he's like, "So what do your grandkids call you?" And she's like, "Grandma?" Oh, he's like,
Right.
What else would they call me?
What
right?
else would they fucking call me?
So, but anyways, man,
Stupid.
She fucking sang it. She as best as she could. Oh, Duke Keith was there too.
True.
Yeah, he was still there.
R.I.P.
So, yeah, man. But we ended up.
Right. Hey, but at least
But you were still there, man. That's crazy. Shout out to Fernando Cuevas.
Yeah, Peachy Fernie was there too.
And Nico Ajminian, Brandon Coates, man. We've all had him here on our podcast. We're trying to get Buzz Adams on here. We're at his house this past weekend. But yeah, dude, that's crazy. Fucking David, dude, everywhere, dude. I'm gonna one day I'm gonna be looking on the news on CNN and you're gonna see fucking
my old neighbor. I'm sorry, my old neighbor growing up. He's still my friend, Johnny Gonzalez. He started with Buzz Adams, and then he used to go by Johnny G, and that's when he would do learning to spell with Angel.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Damn, that's cool.
You see?
Oh, yeah.
I was just gonna say.
It's just so happened that David lived right next to that guy.
I was just gonna say I'm gonna start live streaming on Twitch, and then this guy's gonna show up. Wait, you're on here too?
Yeah, dude, it's fucking wild. So let's play this pot or not game. So what this game is, guys, is it's a list of places that we have to guess if it's a dispensary or not. And
I've
what
already
it is
played it.
Right. And so this game was created by the crew at the Buzz Adams show. So we're just gonna do it for our podcast and shout out to them. And what's gonna happen is Wesley's gonna read us the names of the places, and then me, Misa, and David will have to determine whether this is a pot store or it's not a pot store.
Oh,
that's the premise of the game.
So every name that I'm about to read is either a legitimate business or a dispensary.
Right.
And you have to decide.
Wait, but I mean, both are legitimate businesses. Like one is going to be a pot store, the other one's just not.
Yeah. So each name, it's going to be either
it's a business. Each
legitimate
name is a business. Does it sell pot or not? That's it.
Damn.
All right. So I'm going to give it to everybody. The first one that we have is The Green Mile. Good movie, by the way.
That's a great movie. by the
Okay.
way.
Great movie.
Yeah.
David, if you hear somebody say, "Hey, let's go to the Green Mile,"
Are you buying pot or not? I'm saying yes.
I
gonna
can't
say
say
yes.
anything
I'm
because
gonna
I
say
know all
yes.
the answers.
You're gonna say yes?
yeah, I'm gonna say with no. I feel like the Green Mile is like a salad place, like nothing but salads.
Okay.
A mile of salad? Isn't that just Olive Garden? Like endless salad?
What is it? Yes or no?
It is a dispensary.
There you go. Me and David.
Where is this
In
located?
Clovis, New Mexico.
Oh,
Wow.
How far is that from here, dude? Let's go.
Like
Let's
6
go.
hours.
They'll be closed by the time we get there.
David's been there
Oh
for
wait,
sure.
no, sorry, it's in Colorado. They got it set up weird. Kelly Q,
That's
let me tell
way
you,
far.
Kelly Q, you got your website set
Fix
up a
your
little
website.
weird.
Yes, Brandon
Put
Coates.
the stuff underneath the photo, so like we can look at the photo and read everything. Don't put it above it.
All right,
but you're good.
Second one.
Second one is the medicine Chape. It's shop, but it's Chape. Like
the way it's spelled is
Oh,
shop.
I mean, I wouldn't know like what other like business is gonna name their business like.
I'm gonna say it's not a pot store.
I'm gonna say it's a pot store because what other business is gonna have that title?
Just a medicine place. Like
Are
a
they trying
pharmacy.
to make it sound fancy by going Chape like Target?
like your best medicine?
I'm gonna say yes.
You're gonna say
Yeah,
it's yeah.
It's a pot.
It
It's a pot
is
place.
not. It's a regular
Hey.
pharmacy in Clovis, New Mexico.
Here we
That
go.
was the Clovis.
I'm 2-0 right now.
Chris
Let's
has
go.
been there.
All right. So the third one, the Garden Center.
Oh shit!
There's quotations on the title.
This one's hard.
That's
now.
where the Celtics play. That's where the Celtics play.
I'm gonna
Hey,
say.
speaking of the Boston, they had just a badass fucking comeback.
Yesterday, 35
Yesterday,
points
dude.
against
Yeah,
Spurs.
dude. I'm a Spurs fan, and that shit hurt me hard.
Hey, there you go.
Anyways.
So, okay, so is this a pot or not? Because I'm gonna say yes.
I'm gonna say yes.
I'm gonna say no.
No. Well, we have one person correct because it's not. It's actually a mom and pop nursery in Oklahoma.
Wait, what's a mom and pop nursery? Is it like
It's like a family-owned
Family-owned.
business, like a small one in
Like a
Oklahoma.
restaurant?
No, a nursery is like where the plants
Oh,
are.
I see. My bad.
All right,
Sorry,
so
guys.
number
Misa's
4,
never heard of the
Tequila
term
shot.
pop, mom and pop.
Uncle.
A mom and pop place. Okay,
Yeah,
go on.
I don't know.
I was an orphan,
but I was born in
Never
a
had a
tube.
mom and pop.
I was born in a test tube. I never had parents.
All right, this is number 4. Let's do
4.
5 of them.
All right, Uncle Herbs.
That's a dispo.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm saying yes.
That sounds like my uncle selling weed.
That is, and it's located in Alaska.
Chris, you're on a roll right now.
Wow,
I missed one.
absolutely.
I've missed one so far.
Me too.
I say we do 2 more.
Okay, let's do 2
We'll
more.
go fast. All right, FN, capital F, capital N, smoke shop.
That's gotta be a pot shop for sure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Fucking-
say
Wait.
no. I'm gonna say no. I think they just
Effing
sell
smoke shop. Cigars.
I think they just sell cigarettes
Yeah.
and pipes.
No, it's not. It's just a tobacco store.
Yeah, you see, that's what I said.
Stupid.
There you go.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Don't waste that good name on a fucking place where you're not
This
selling
one,
weed.
this one. I can't wait until everybody answers this one. Pipe Dreams.
Oh shit. I'm gonna say dispo.
No, I'm gonna say that's a strip club.
It does sound like
That does sound like a
anything
good
with
strip
dreams
club.
sounds like a
anything with
strip club,
dreams.
doesn't it?
And then pipe in it. Shit.
I'm like, ride my pipe, girl.
What?
Ride it.
I'm gonna say no. Not a pot store.
Not.
No.
It is.
Hey.
It is, but it looks like a doctor's office.
Oh, Jesus.
If you guys can see it on my phone, it looks like a legitimate like house. and
That's where you
somebody
go
just
get a
slapped-
physical.
But just to let you guys know, if you guys are interested, you guys can go to Kelly Q. Just type in pot or not and look up Kelly Q, and you can see the rest of them. I think we have a total of 10 of them. So if you guys want to play the game,
I think
with
there
other
was
people-
one that said the coffee shop. Not coffee shop.
The coffee shop. Yeah, the coffee shop. There's Sweet Baby J's, but I think Sweet Baby
J's, that's a barbecue?
I gotta look
Isn't
it
that
up.
barbecue?
Yeah, I was thinking barbecue. I have to look it up.
That's a good list, bro. They have a good list right there.
8. Yeah. Okay. So I know the answer. I'll tell you guys afterwards. But so if viewers want to go check it out, yeah,
Right.
look in.
Yeah, if
Kelly
you guys
Q.
want to go check out the full game, go to the KLEQ website. We ripped this game from them, but you know,
yoinked
we
it.
did it all out of love.
Out of
Shout
love.
out to everybody from
Yeah.
the KLEQ station.
I listen to them every day. So
Shout
shout out to them.
Shout out to Buzz. Shout out to Nico. Shout out to Brandon. Shout out to Lisa. Shout out to all of them.
Welcome to the internet, where
yeah,
people
so-
yoink stuff. You know.
Let's do let's wrap up the pot or not game, and let's begin to do 5 random questions with our boy David. But before that, do you guys know what time it is?
Game time.
What time is it?
It's a hair past. It's a
David,
hair
do you
past
know?
a freckle.
No. It is time for the 5 random questions here at Conversing with Chris and Misa, the podcast, hosted by your boy, Chris Marcus.
All right, guys. So I have 5 random questions, and I have our boy David here, and we're gonna go ahead and ask him some of these.
That was a noise.
Yo,
What
no.
was that? Was that some?
That was David. That was mating call for David right there.
That was so good. I thought it was a fucking sound effect.
I thought it was a sound effect too.
I looked out the window like, yo, we should just open the fucking door. There's a fucking
Okay, so let's do. I thought there was a bird in the studio.
Davis just surprises me at all times. This guy,
That was the
this guy knows how to
TNC
hike.
whistle.
Okay, that's the TNC whistle.
That's what it
okay.
was.
That's how
God
he gets
bless.
on TV so much.
Jesus Christ. Okay, guys. Question number 1. Let me get some music, Misa. Let it ride. Okay. Let's go. All right, David. Question number 1. What is the one thing in life that you are most afraid of? Jesus.
I'm afraid of?
Yeah, the one thing in life that you're most afraid of. And don't say nothing. Everybody's afraid of something. I'm afraid of heights.
I'm not afraid of heights.
I'm afraid of being a loser all my life, which I'm currently still
He's
am.
afraid of going to a Dodgers finals game and I remember it.
Oh fuck! Going to the doctor and the hospitals and shit like that.
Oh,
You don't like that shit?
Fuck no.
Do you like to get vaccinated? Do you like shots? I'm scared
Well, I
of
got
shots.
vaccinated, but I just fucking turned away.
Okay, yeah. I hate
The
that.
vaccines were so painless. It was
Yeah.
great.
You know what, man? It's not the first time. There's a lot of people out there that are actually like truly they freak out when like they have to go to the hospital, a doctor
Yeah.
or something like
So
that.
you would say that's the thing you're most afraid of is
Yeah, I mean, I just fucking don't like going there.
Yeah, those bills are awful.
Let me die on
That's
top
why.
of the mountain.
Ambulance ride, $7,000,
Yeah.
dude.
Let
It's
me-
the bill that
leave me
he's
on the
scared
mountain.
of.
Wesley, what's the thing you're most afraid of?
So I'm going to say this as fast as possible, but there's 2 times that you die. The first time that you die, and the second time when the last person on earth forgets about you, and it's being forgotten about.
God damn.
That was
I never
deep.
even
That
thought
was,
about
man.
that.
Being forgotten about.
Dude,
is
you
the
should
thing
scare the shit out of
scares the
Chris.
hell out of me.
Look at him.
Let me take it back.
That is something.
Yeah.
That is
like, yeah,
what he
that's-
said.
Yeah, bro. I'll go with that.
Yeah. That's why
Okay,
I
so
put
hold on,
myself
hold
on the
on, hold on.
internet
Chris-
as much as possible.
Chris just took
'cause-
off his sunglasses because he's got to see this.
So you're saying we die twice. We die once the day we physically
physical?
die, and then the day we mentally die in everybody's
No,
minds.
no. It's
Like the last person that remembers us dies.
Yeah.
And now we don't exist.
Yeah.
God bless. That's why you're on this podcast.
Yeah. That messes me up at night.
Yeah. Yeah. I do not know how I'm going to sleep the next 3 days. Okay. So question number 2. Misa,
Thank
let's
God
get
that
some
this
music.
podcast is gonna fucking go on forever.
Jesus Christ. I feel like I'm going to die now.
It looks like you already did, Chris.
Question number 2, David. What movie reminds you of your childhood?
Hey,
Of mine,
Yeah.
I'll say the Bad News Bears.
Hey, I had a feeling you were going to say that.
Bad News
Bad
Bears,
News
yeah.
Bears.
You know why?
Why?
Because we
you were on it.
no, but check
Well,
this
it was
out.
shot at Whitesbury, no?
Whites and Socorro.
Okay, so it was shot locally here.
Yeah. But check this out. Our baseball team, when we were growing up, we were sponsored by Riviera Restaurant.
Hey, shout out to
Ooh,
Riv. I love that.
Riviera.
Man,
dude.
Riv.
Yep.
So when my uncle moved up to keep coaching our cousin Mike, we needed a baseball coach. Guess who our coach was?
Chris.
Fucking Piggy.
Chris.
Chris. Piggy was our coach.
God, that's the
Hey,
worst
good.
coach you could ever
And
have.
then he would show up whenever he wanted. So we'd practice ourselves, right?
Right.
And we're 12 years old.
Yeah, coaches aren't
We had the
supposed
best
to do
fucking
that.
team. We had the best team, dude. We're like,
What about you, Chris? What movie reminds you of your childhood?
Fuck, dude, that's a good movie or a good question.
You asked. You fucking wrote this
I
question.
know, but I'm just thinking like, do you guys?
Wait, Chris. Were you the
good
guy
question
that
I
showed
wrote.
up to test without the number 2 pencil?
Yeah.
'Cause that's what it seems like.
Yeah. Like, do you guys remember that movie, fucking Alaska? Or am I the only one that ever watched that?
I've
shit?
never
What's
watched
it
the movie
about?
name of
What's
It's
it
those.
about a polar bear, and then like the pilot
Talking about
gets
the
stuck.
Coca-Cola commercials?
No. I used to watch this movie with my grandma, you assholes. R.I.P. But anyways, like it was a movie about like a bear
Wes.
that like helps rescue a pilot that goes down in
Oh, you know
Alaska.
what? I think I've heard about that.
Yeah, it was a great movie.
I didn't hear about that. I'm sorry.
Okay. How about what's that other movie? Fucking what's it called? The
Australia?
baseball movie. No. Little
The
Big League.
Sandlot.
Remember that movie, Little Big League? Do you guys remember
Oh,
that?
is that the one? No, Little Giants?
No, Little Giants was another. Oh, let's skip this question.
Little
Bad-
Big Green.
Yeah,
Little
bad
Big Green.
question to ask me. But do you remember Little Big Green?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't really watch movies.
Mine would be All Dogs Go to Heaven.
Okay.
That's my
That's where you're going.
Mine would be The Sandlot.
Yeah, I was gonna
that's a
say
good
The
movie,
Sandlot, but I didn't want to be like so generic. So, but whatever.
Fucking
Okay, question number 3, David.
Didn't want to be a basic bitch.
Why is the grass always greener on the other side?
Oh, I fucking saw this today.
What do you mean you saw this?
I saw the other fence.
He took over his neighbor's house and he's like,
On
yo.
your side. They
Well-
fucking water it more, man.
No, because it's turf. That's why.
Yeah, there you go. It's fake grass.
Because they water it more.
It's AstroTurf.
It's AstroTurf.
I thought you were gonna give like a philosophical answer.
I'm
like,
about
you know
to.
what? Okay,
I'm
okay,
about to.
Wesley.
here we
Why
go.
is the grass always greener on the
Somebody
other
take
side?
that champagne away. Oh, wait, it's empty.
It's already empty.
Sorry, okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead.
It's always greener on the other side because humans are just naturally jealous of everything that's going on around them.
Wow.
So no matter if you have everything, you always want
Yeah,
always
that's
one
why-
that you
Yes.
don't have that you see.
Wow.
That's
Great.
why. That's why. In
And
the
then you
Bible it
die
says,
twice.
Love your neighbor.
And then you died. All right, question number 4. David, if you had to pick one fast food place to get French fries from, which one would it be?
Just fries?
Yeah, best French fries from fast food places.
Fast food.
Yes, sir.
I'd have to be McDonald's.
McDonald's, really? Bro, I feel like they fell off. Honestly,
Wendy's.
Whataburger.
I'm gonna go no.
I'm saying Wendy's. That sea salt,
Wendy's?
that sea
I like
salt
McDonald's.
fucking seasoning on it.
Yo, you
thick
can
fries.
see your ass out of here with that.
Dude, thick fries. You're not getting any of that crispy, fucking gross. Like,
Yeah,
I need a
but
fry
you
for
guys
the
ever
10
tried
days.
Five Guys fries?
Yeah, well,
They give
you,
you way too many fries right now.
dude, yeah, they give you 4 bags worth.
Like a sack of fucking potatoes there.
Can I get half a burger? Yeah, here, take our whole
You could
inventory
feed all
of
your cousins,
fries.
David.
They're giving that shit away.
Yeah.
Bro,
So
I
gotta ask
feel like
David.
Whataburger is the best one.
I gotta ask David, is your beer
Whataburger's
done
good.
yet?
Oh, it's already been done, dude.
It's already been done. Jesus, it took over an hour for that shit to
Spitting
be
it
done.
more so you can keep drinking it.
All right, last question, guys. Question number 5. Mr. David, the best part of waking up is... Folgers in That's
I
what
don't
we're
even drink
going
coffee,
for.
but yeah.
Ladies
Yeah,
and gentlemen,
everybody knows that one, right?
Real man of genius, waking up to Folgers coffee cup.
as your producer, I do have to claim we are not sponsored by Folgers Coffee in any way or form. But Folgers Coffee, please email us. You can find the description down below.
We'll start,
No, but for real, guys.
we'll start every podcast asking.
You
the best
can't
part of
do
waking
that
up
to
is.
Circle K, though.
It's okay. Hey, I'm still on the open market right now, so it don't matter.
Yo, I'm on the bumble of sponsors.
All right, guys. So that was
They're
5.
gonna want to fight to sponsor us.
That was 5 random questions with our boy David.
Absolutely.
How are you guys feeling right now? I think it's time to start to wrap up.
You know what,
the
man?
podcast here.
I think this podcast started off really good, especially with that champagne that we celebrated for Chris's marriage.
Marquez's.
I feel like you guys fell off a fucking bridge, though. I don't know.
I felt like I tried to climb the Franklin Mountains and I fucking missed a step and I fucking fell all the way down.
And then all his trash fell out of
and
his
landed at
pockets all
David's
over
house.
the trail.
All right, guys. So let's go ahead and start wrapping this podcast up. This is episode number 73, Conversing with Chris and Misa, the podcast, featuring friend of the podcast, family member of the podcast, Mr. David Renteria. So with all that being said, guys, let's go ahead and go around and give our final thoughts. Mr. West, final thoughts on today's episode.
Absolute blast. It's been a pleasure. As always, meow.
As always, meow.
And I think the champagne's caught up to me a little bit. You know?
I think the alcohol is overtaking your body.
I'm ready. I'm ready for the
Final
after
thoughts
party.
on today's.
Yes, man. To start off with one more time, man, I gotta congratulate you, Chris, on your marriage, bro.
Oh, absolutely.
Shout out. Thank you.
You and Lena, I love both of you guys so much. You know, I wish you guys the best in your relationship, in your marriage. Also, people that I like, kind of. Wes, thanks again for being a producer, man.
I'll take it. That was good.
Thanks again, bro. You do such a good job. Blue, thanks for being an audience again, man. You're our number one fan. You're the one that's been around in this fucking podcast. Bro, that's my podcast.
This podcast is filmed in front of a live audience.
Yes. And David, dude, thanks again, man. The first episode was awesome, man, but this one was even better just because we're doing it in person.
Exactly, man.
Well, I mean, you did it in person with Chris and Lana, but now I'm here, so now I'm experiencing it, and I appreciate it. It was fun. You're somebody that every time I look up on social media, I'm like, dude, I want to be that guy. And then next thing you know, all I hear is like, Dad. And I was like, oh shit, never mind. But but thanks again, David. It's been great. Chris, always a fucking great one. Everybody listening, guys, make sure to not forget Sun City Vibes, I Glass. Don't forget our sponsorships, and also don't forget, guys, be safe and stay fresh.
All right, David, final thoughts on today's episode.
Just like Misa said, man, congratulations on your marriage. You and Lena.
Appreciate you.
I feel so bad now.
Welcome
I'm
to
sorry.
the fam, Lena.
Hey, she's got no choice now.
Yeah, man. Ni modo, te chingaste, Lena.
Everybody's like Lena's cousin now.
Yeah.
Like her family
prima.
tree just grew like a whole forest.
How many cousins do you have? 1,500.
We came up with the numbers now, guys.
She
so
thought
we know.
she was getting a bush. She got the rainforest.
But now it was fun, guys, man. It was fun. Thanks for having me back.
That shit's hilarious, dude. Hell yeah. Yeah, for sure, dude. Thank you for coming back. This time it was cool because you got to come to the studio and things are a lot different.
Man. It's cool.
Right. And things are a lot different from a year ago. I mean, last time we did this shit, I had to take all my equipment to your house. We set it up on your kitchen table.
Remember, we're going to do it outside, but the air conditioner next door.
Yeah, the air conditioner next door.
He's all, dude, the air conditioner is too loud next door.
Yeah,
Let's go
dude.
inside.
I was like, we have to go inside because
and I
this-
was in a fucking closet.
Yeah, dude. And so like to see the progression from then until now, and then like being in the studio now and having it all videotaped and like
It's cool, man.
It's just a different vibe now, and so it's kind of cool to see the progression of it. And I just want to thank you for coming through and spending your time with us. And of course, we can always do this again, part 3, whenever you want.
Hell yeah.
And I think it'd be good content. But yeah, dude, like shout out to Wesley for being in the producer chair today.
Yeah, man.
Shout out
Thanks,
to Blue
Wes.
for sliding through and being part of our live audience. Celebrate. What the fuck am I celebrating Misa for? Shout out to Misa for another good episode. And like I said, David, thanks again. We really do appreciate it. I want to thank you guys for all the fucking good vibes you guys are sending on the marriage. I really do appreciate all that. I want to thank my boy Omar at Sun City Vibes for the new fit and the new drip. Shout out to him, guys. If you need any videography work, make sure you guys go look up our boy Omar at Sun City Vibes.
Do it.
And with all that being said, guys, make sure you like us on Facebook, like us on Instagram, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and on Apple Podcasts, leave a rating and a review. With all that being said, guys, episode number 73, Conversing with Chris and Misa, the podcast, featuring family member of the pod, Mr. David Renteria. With all that said, guys, we all...
Yeah.